Alright everyone, so I know it's been like 2 months since I've sorry, 2 months since I've made any videos. My last one was TF2, I believe. I do not know. I've not checked my subscriptions. I've been planning for some other videos, but have kind of just stopped. Thought I'd make something that's not gonna be, well, hopefully not gonna be an hour long. I'm recording at like, oh, I gotta watch, 8:23 right now p.m. and my electric company wanted to have us conserve power and whatnot. I would have made this a little bit earlier, we'll say. I'll end it right there. But yeah, otherwise I'm going to do a sort of showcase some of the add-ons I have in GMod. Now, GMod is short for Gary's Mod, which this is a game kind of based off of Half-Life 2, sort of, but it's just like a ragdolling game. Like, you can do all kinds of things. Like, there's things called Dark RP, which are like kind of real-world role plays. Otherwise, you can play like Star Wars roleplay in this on the multiplayer. You can, otherwise, if you go on single player, you can invite friends as well. Well, you have to make it kind of multiplayer-ish, but on single player. Anyways, you know, there's an area of add-ons where you can get. You'll have to do like a bunch of modding stuff. Like, after this thing loads all the Lua files I have, which takes a little while, I'll just show you how to put add-ons on this, and I have like 800 of them, like over 800. I remember seeing, well, actually, if you look down there on the bottom of that other screen before I started to get into this screen, and the one before me looking at some maps, you'll see something that they'll say add-ons. If you can zoom in or see that just well enough, you can see that says how many Lua files I have, or add-ons really, not Lua. Lua files are just what has the game and other Lua brands of physics and other things into it. Source of files that allow the game to work. Anyways, I'm just gonna do a add-on showcase. I was gonna say mod, but not really. This is not really mods, just add-ons to a mod game. So yeah, since I have Team Fortress 2, it's gonna have some Team Fortress 2 ragdolls. I'll show you some of my ragdolls that I have. And the map we're going to is Purge Thiefer's map, I believe. GM Construct. This is a map that has everything. Pretty much, it has a lot of water, has bridges, this, it has buildings. There's not a way to get up here other than just a V-clip, or no clip. It's called V-clip in this because you press V on default settings to go through walls. So here's like ground floor, number 1, 2, and there's no way to get up here other than just no clipping. 3, 4, 5, and then roof. There's that building, which is pretty tall, but it only has 1 floor to it. Oh, this is really massive. You know, a lot of place to, or actually, let me go back. A lot of area to do something like fall really far down there, but I can't, otherwise my game's gonna kind of bug out through some of the mods I have. Yeah, this map's pretty much almost all square, except for, you can see right there, it's the connection between this building and this building. Like, it's right here. This is it that makes it not a square. Otherwise, it would just be a square. This entire map would be, except for that. Otherwise, yeah, it's a square. But I'm here to show off some of the add-ons I have. I've had a lot. Some of my add-ons I've had in the past kind of don't work too much. I also got, you know, some Star Wars stuff. Bam. Also, now to think of it, if I go over here, look at my lightsaber. Yeah. Yeah, slicing and dicing. Otherwise, there's some games I've been playing, like Monstrum, which I'll talk about in another video, in the next video actually. That's where I'm a time traveler. Like and subscribe for a time traveler. Right. So some of the add-ons I have from other games as well, like my NPCs I have Containment Breach, SCP Unity as well, and some Soma, but otherwise I want to mess around with some ragdolls. Oh yeah, you automatically had this entire thing spawnless. I think I had the Team Fortress 2 one because I have TF2 on the computer. It's the only Valve game I have other than, well actually, yeah, it's really it. Yeah, like, here's a spy. I can do all I want with them. I can make them with some certain editors are in that there are in this. I can make them look like he's doing the spy crab, which is a certain move that was invented in a game where when you got the the spytron thing to disguise and you crouched and looked up, it looked like you're doing like some sort of crab. Like, I'll do an example without the crouching because it's hard enough just to make him look like that. Sorry, the ragdoll might be a little bit glitchy, but he'll kind of look like. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a problem. That's kind of a interpretation of it, but with if you're crouching, so it'd be lower. But yeah. Otherwise, with this ragdoll, I can just do some silly stuff like make him look like that, like as if he's angry, or make him look silly angry. Make him look all fat with an inflator. And deflate his legs, maybe. There. We got Fat Spy. We should make that a thing, a Fat Spy. I actually like that a lot. Otherwise, I actually used to do a lot of cool things with certain ragdolls. Sorry. I guess with my gunk. It's not a thing that should not be named here. Because I kind of, well, I'm not tested yet, but I know I don't have it because I've not been coughing. And ever. Yeah, I can do some silly stuff like make it look like the medic's kind of sleepwalking, sort of. Or kind of because he's walking in a weird way, like a zombie almost. Not want to press control too much. Yeah, here's Man vs. Machine, so here's the robots. Like, Robotic Scout. Biome. Oh, biome. The bam. And the bam. There, I got something here to look at. Alright, well that's not really a mod. Anyways, I got some. That's right, that's that. Here's my containment breach. Now this has lots of SCPs, even from certain mods and other kind of games, sort of like this isolation guys. And 682, you never see this big fella in SCP containment breach, but you do see like 049, not gonna kill me, 096. There's a reason I did that though. I will explain SCPs in this game as well from the game that they're in, because these are very active. Very accurate, especially how 096 works. Very accurate with quotation marks. There's a bit of a glitch, I'll talk about it with him. Now, once I've been messing with a lot, so I've been trying to doing some quote-unquote testing. It's been with 096. One of these peanuts, this one's pretty much the same as this one, so it wouldn't even matter, just buy them. It's just an older, just a different model of this one. Same with this classic 096 and classic 106. Disgusting. Yeah, as I said earlier, you never see this big fella. You don't see this guy except for mod, or game, I think. I'm not sure. Mod. I think that's from a mod as well. mod or another game. Some of these guys are from mods or other games, but just put it into this thing because they're similar to it, at least. Otherwise, you see things like 012. Let's just stay away from that guy. Or thing. They got 087-B. Or 087-1. Ow, that hurt. Let me just give me a admin health. Yeah, they spawned 008-1, which is a zombie. Yeah, I'll show off some of these SCPs, especially as putting down some D-boys, or Class Ds, which are pretty much disposable like classes. They are class disposable. That's what they mean by Class Ds, class disposable. They all look around. They know what to do. Like when they see 1, 2, 3, just look right at them. You contain. There are, of course, I'm gonna go to ignore guards, which they'll say Class D spot and immediately shoot at Class D, but apparently I'm a Class D no matter what. You also got Nine-tailed Fox. Now this is a commander. It always, when you first spawn a Nine-tailed Fox and then there's no one else that's a Nine-tailed Fox, they'll put them in as blue for commander. Otherwise, these are just like real old cadets. You only see these two at the end of the game, which are the Lambda 5 White Rabbits and NU7 Hammer Down. And these look like military, but they're just mobile task force, which are containment units. Usually are like guys who recontain the SCPs. Like if this guy were to break out, they'd have to recontain him by breaking the femur of a D-boy in his containment and some other things. It's not been painful, but this recontainment procedures. I'm assuming some of you people who are watching this probably have already seen some SCP gameplay like Secret Lab, Containment Breach, Unity, and other SCP games like that Fractured thing, whatever, Fragmented Minds Fractured or whatever it's called. Yeah, you already know what some of these SCPs do, what they are from the game that they come from. Especially like their classic looks. Oh, that's the classic MTF card? Oh yeah, that's right, Agent Ultra. I wonder what the new SCP guards are. Not here. Okay, that's a bit weird. This is a pretty close SCP. I think it's already affecting my own sanity. Hold on. Sorry about that. This SCP is, what's it again? 895. Wait. Yeah, 895. This SCP, how it works is that it's just really this coffin made out of, spruce wood. Very old coffin, people are buried in it or whatever. Not literally. But one thing about this, if, the game actually worked with my cameras. Good. If you really look at it as like a photo or camera, you'd essentially go insane. I'm gonna change this so we don't end the video to just 0. Press that, and if I were to be looking at this through at least a camera, really, I'd actually go insane, kind of see some things and die, really. That's kind of how it is with these SCPs. Nice. So these SCPs are different classed. I'll go from the safest level to the most dangerous. In a game, there's only the 3 levels, but actually there's like 5. 5 levels. Actually, right. No, yeah, there's 5 levels. Most of these guys are actually in the most difficult / dangerous. It starts off with safe levels, so usually ones that don't really mess around with people too much, or like they might be kind of weird, but people are safe, which would be the case for 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. if I were to touch a school slash press E on it right now, I would be in the Holocaust. Yeah. This is a duck that just plays a saxophone out of nowhere. It is sentient, but it's safe, as in it doesn't really do anything. What else is safe here, if there are any? Here. This is a key that opens any door. Actually, I think this is a Euclid level because, it, leads to some other things happening. I'll talk about that one later, when we get to Euclid's. I think it's safe. Stay away! That kind of gave me a bit of a heart attack whenever I was like, stay away, but then, well, actually not really a heart attack. So yeah, I hope I don't get copyright striked now, or copyright claimed. I'm not sure if classical music like that song, which I'm not, Eric Symphony, I think is what it's called. I'm not sure if that's gonna be copyright claimed. Then again, yeah, never mind, it's not. Okay. Yeah, anyways, Euclid. Oh wait, here's that SP500. This is a safe level. This pill can heal you in a matter of hours from any injury, and it can cure you of any disease you have. Like if you're infected like some sort of zombie virus. 008. What the hell? What? I'm negative level health. Wait, what would happen if I were to like fall down? I'd be dead. Wow. Well, that was weird. Yeah, 500 does not do that. It heals you of all wounds, and it's supposed to actually give you health, I guess. So yeah, you do get a little bit, why am I bleeding? I have a bit of a bleed effect. I think I might be a bit broken right now. Let me just get back this. Alright. So anyways, next up is Euclid level. Oh wait, this is a Chuka CP, which is also safe. What? What?
Fracture detected.
But Rastaman. Yeah, that's just a joke on CP. I hope they're not getting anything bad. Euclid levels would be like, I think 008 is Euclid. Now this 008 is a zombie virus. It makes pretty much, well, I guess I only, oh, here we go. Here's pretty much what it can create. It's a bunch of zombies, or as it was in the classic. It kind of look like this. If those things hit you, these zombies, you get infected, which is the same as being next to this. And from this file, every site, I believe, has a gas or whatever, and a liquid / syringe sample of the 008. Now, including a zombie speak in Euclid's, 049 comes into play. He makes these. That is right. He'll make me into one of those. But here, if I were to give him a Class D, let me do this and get the hell out of his way. No. You're near him. Come on, bud. Don't. Just turn him. Alright, yeah. He'll turn into, for some reason, a Lamba 5 zombie, but they turn into zombies. He makes, well, this guy, he was born in like medieval times, I mean that as in he was born in like 20 years before the bubonic plague. He has been ever since then, I believe, or no wait, maybe he was born afterwards. Anyways, he was born before or after the bubonic plague happened, after it was gone or before it occurred. He also found some plague doctor outfits and kind of became one, and he started to soon see, like, sort of detect a new disease that only he can detect called the pestilence, which apparently surrounds everyone. He tries to cure people, as in curing people. Now, it's Euclid. He, that's cuter. Let's see, what else here is Euclid? SCP-650. Now this guy, I didn't even blink. I don't even have a blink thing. What is doing that for? Yeah, you're already doing that. So SCP, what it does, it acts like a certain other SCP, which we'll talk about. And what it does is that it's just this statue, kind of. And it says hostile right there, as in it kind of is, because when you're not looking at it, you just kind of go your way, mind your own business. You know, kind of just look down. Hold on. Or if you break sight of it, like at all. Hello. Do you yeah, let's just use the one from isolation. It's like if we were to I guess we could, yeah, do that again. Bam. And what he does usually is that people start to usually get paranoid and hallucinate a little bit because of them getting kind of paranoid of this thing that just teleports. Now, that's really why it's Euclid. It also, you know, has driven some people to not innate to this. Oh. That's what it makes people want to do, essentially, if you catch the drift. That's why it's a Euclid double. There's also another SCP, which apparently I don't have the actual form of, but you'll see these guys, actually, make it more accurate. Yeah, this is SCP-1499-1. These guys are in a certain pocket dimension from a gas mask, a Soviet, like a Russian Soviet gas mask that takes it to a pocket dimension. And when you get too close to these guys, they want to chase you and kill you. That's their goal, pretty much. There's a king from a certain like church-like area. And it'll kind of hurt you. Otherwise, this certain SCP is kind of cool. I think this is another Euclid SCP. I don't remember. I don't care. But pretty much, if you ring this bell, this very bell, oh god, yeah, I did ring it. So you'll see this character who only you can. Why is he in the form of an SCP we haven't even gone through yet? Like why? Or was that the? Oh. I think something happened. This doesn't normally happen. Oh god.
Seek medical attention.
Well now, I am cursed with this SCP now, I guess. This is just taking the form of this run SCP. I might have to reload. That's not what 500 does. Or, 513, not 500. Yeah, I think I can get cured. No, I can't. I can. Can I help you? Oh, I think it might have just gone away. Okay, yeah, we're good. So 513, when you ring this bell, anyone who hears the bell ring, they see a different look of that thing. That's taking the form of a certain SCP, classic. I don't know, you're supposed to see the thing in your sleep and whatnot, and kind of similar thing happens when you're looking at this boy, or when you get paranoid of this boy for too long. You know, you get some of that, paranoia, like when you close your eyes to see that thing, kind of. It doesn't look like that. I'm not sure why it looked like that. I'm gonna take another ring, see if it does the same thing. It is, okay. I think 500 extra cure. Whee! Yeah, 500 should have done similar things. I guess I need to continue to close that if I get too far. That. Start to walk towards me. And this is not what this guy does at all. Like, whatsoever. just gonna get ignored. Okay, that works. Shouldn't be able to get hurt or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna get like just a bunch of 500. Okay, and I think it's gone. Okay, that's a bit weird. So yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm tired of just that. So yeah, there's 343, right? Or 303. Yeah, to get close to this guy, he has to do that. He's a kind of crab man. Kind of freaky but cool. Now this other, Euclid would be SCP-173. This boy likes to snap your necks. Oh my god. Yeah, if you don't look at him, like, if you even blink, he moves, like, ridiculously fast. Like, watch. Oh wait, am I still ignored? No. Yeah, he moves ridiculously fast. Just watch this. I bet he can snap my neck from here. Or not. He can snap my neck from here. There. Yeah. He moves like 2 meters every time, like the average, blink of a person. It does require at least like 3 people to look at him, which can include myself. So now I can just distract him, but that's gonna take too long unless we got like an MTF guy who's gonna kill us. Anyways, Keter, I guess would be like 1048. This is Bear. He looks cute. He does, kind of chalk to you, kind of his drawings. But if you get too close to him, or sometimes he'll just be a bunch of ears. And he makes a really loud pitch scream, like high-pitched scream, that like within 20 to 30 seconds of hearing it, you turn into a bunch of ears. Well, you die, but most of you are pretty much covered in ears. Here's 106, who's also Keter. He can go through walls. He has a pocket dimension. So, yeah, he can also go through walls, teleport. Now, he doesn't have a dimension, but here's a plane from his dimension. He was a thing in World War I. He's also called the Old Man. Now, this thing, whenever it's there, you're forced to look at it so you can somehow break eye contact. But otherwise, you're gonna get hurt while looking at that if you're out in the open. Like, just even... Oh, crap. That's gonna kind of suck. Let's do that. Like if I were to, do this and then I'd immediately look over towards it. But that's sometimes when you get to certain parts of his pocket dimension. Otherwise, oh, this guy's Euclid actually. This is 096. How he works, and he's gonna get broken afterwards. When you look at his face, like you can look at his arms and whatnot, but if you look at his face via video or photograph, he'll immediately know where you are. So if I were to do that and then kind of confuse this guy, and just go, seriously gonna kind of kill him in a way. Well, not really kill him, just gonna make him really stuck. I'll just wait here until he's done. He'll go into a state of emotional distress. He'll start babbling, crying, and he'll scream and immediately chase after you. And whatever your name, if your name was like Logan or whatever, you're now reclassified as SCP-096-1, where 096 always knows where you are, comes after you, like just knows where you are, and kind of kills you. So now I think he's active. Yep. There he is screaming. Yeah, I'll let him kill me actually. And yay, I'm not even just that far away from him. Actually, I'm kind of far. He's already stuck. Here, eat me. Eat me. Yeah, that's what he does. His jaw actually opens 4 times his size, and he has really long arms, if you want to tell. He's also malnourished. But yeah, I can look at him like this way, but not this way. Actually, I should hear him get his babble going. So yeah, he'll just do this. His jaw goes 4 times the normal size of a human. He just really does this. So I'll just listen. and bam. Now next one would be 012, which is a, I don't know what the musical is, but it's not, that's not Crimson, that is Blade. That is Bleed. It's, people forcibly want to write the rest of this really great song, apparently, that people want to die for it. Yeah. You're just forced to kind of finish it. Another guy would be kind of 035, but you only see him as with a person. Otherwise, it's that mask. It possesses people, and it can do things like form tentacles from, like, some sort of goo it has that it can put on people's faces, you can see. Yeah. He's cuter because his psychological, affections, he makes people want to wear it. And since people are wearing it, well, bam. Cool game. This is 1025. I believe this is a Keter, otherwise it's Euclid. No, it's Euclid because it's in the low containment. Anyways, this is the Encyclopedia of Common Diseases, Colton Colton Press. There's no author anymore, but it has an author. The author has no memory of writing this at all. And if you read it, whatever page you read, where it's like cardiac arrest, asthma, whatever, pneumonia, you get that disease. And SP500 can heal ya. I think I just got cardiac arrest. That's usually what plays when you get cardiac arrest. So, I think though, I don't know. Other Keter would be 178 actually, which when you wear these sunglasses, or not sunglasses, I forgot, 3D glasses. Come on, this 178-1-2, yeah, -1 will spawn. I don't have, what's wrong? Yeah, let's just spawn a couple guys in. Now, these guys are a thing. You can only see them when you're not wearing, or when you are wearing 178. See the, bam. Now, when you run into these guys, when you're wearing these glasses, they'll just kind of stare at you. If you run into them, they're gonna start beating you to death. All of them should be, at least. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's that. It's just a bunch of 3D glasses. 372, this is safe. All it is like a bug, kind of. Like when you look to your side and see it, you'll see something move. That's pretty much SCP itself. That's what it does, really. Just lock it, protects you from stuff. But hurts at the same time. This is kind of similar thing, but it's with diseases and other things that could hurt someone. You lose fatigue and you kind of are slow. Like, watch this. Or whatever. Okay. I'm gonna get 500 though. 860. Yeah, it's just this like sort of animal-like creature. Has bark-like skin that chases you. Yeah. Spooky. I'm not gonna go through all these guys. You were 096, right? Yours look like classic. This draw always is like that, apparently. It's good. This isn't classic SCP. Now, this battling goes on for a long time, so I'm just gonna skip a little bit ahead. Yeah, and the effects of 714 are kind of taking over me right now. So I'm just gonna kind of die so that fixes anything. Okay, yeah, good. I think that did. Yeah, it takes a really long time, kind of, like a longer time than 096 by like 10 seconds. I've already seen him. 079. This is his computer. Okay, so must be something wrong with 079. It's this computer. It's an advanced AI built like the 80s, like that. It can take control of any, like, device, like a phone. You know, if you put that Google Pixel 3 or whatever, you know, next to it, it's like, hippity hoppity, your phone's my property. and kind of infects it. 457, it's just this burning thing. It kind of just builds up, whispers, and well, creates fire that can hurt me. I would show a lot of SCPs, but I don't have a lot of time for that. So yeah, that's generally this part. Yeah, here's Unity. Here's 106 from Unity. I'm not gonna do this, so I'm just gonna, yeah. Am I bleeding pink blood? And no, I'm not. Black Mesa. Ah, that's right. I got the Black Mesa.
Greetings, Dr. Freeman.
Anyways. Torso, eh? Okay, cool. I would show a lot. Wait, what? Must have been random stuff. Anyways, I'll show off a lot of these guys, you know, basic things from Half-Life, like Wallace Breen, screw off. Lots of stuff. I have other characters that are not from Half-Life, but this is Humans in Resistance, so people that are kind of gonna be in that title. Yeah, it's a friend now. I also have a lot of mods, like Predator-like mods. Yeah, I got stuff like a different look of the tripods. Actually, I have tripods, right? Did I? Tripod? No. 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 Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. Here's a theme from a game called Monstrum. He has psychological powers. Now, I am stuck in a certain animation where I don't have my stuff anymore. I know that seemed perfect, but I kind of clicked so I could do that. Actually, I'll talk about Monstrum in the next video. I was going to talk a little bit about it, but I don't want to spoil too much. Other than that little, I can do that so it doesn't hurt me anymore. Little Wookiee design. That's certain, Monstrum. My flashlight still works for some reason. That's a bit weird. But yeah, this is. Oh, I think my flashlight is affected a little bit. Hold up, Fiend, come with me, bud. Are you affected? No, it's probably just your purpleness stuff. Yeah, here's a certain character we're gonna look at in the next video. A certain floaty character. This guy has a lot of psychological powers and psychokinetic. Not telekinetic, psychokinetic. He manipulates objects with his mind. He's very intelligent. Remember that stuff. Other than him being super intelligent, well, that's a bit weird. That little thing on the left, you know, telekinesis is the ability to move stuff with your mind, psychokinesis to manipulate things. He doesn't do that much, so we get onto that and then work on the hunter brute, please. I'm just kidding. Other than that, I don't have much to do. I just want to show off some of my SCPs, you know. Here's some from an older version of SCP where you can see sometimes the 096 boy doing this kind of stuff. You got weird eyes, man. Oh crap, he's awake. Yeah, this guy's just gonna do the same thing. This is a different soundtrack for his stuff, kind of. Except for the whole screaming, babbling, whatnot. That's really about it. So I'm just gonna end it with. Oh wait, hold up! I gotta do this perfectly. Gotta.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Shoot crap gay. Frogs friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Frog friggin' frog! I don't like a frog!
Let's clean up everything. Even my blood. That's right, disabled. Oh, yeah, that's right, I have a lot of things here. Oh, wait, yeah. Gaster. Ah! I'm still trying to find Sanic. yeah, that's right, it's Seagull. I have a lot of stuff here. Hello? Okay, I kind of reacted about that, but I did not expect that a little bit, though. Well, thank you. Aw, I don't think that one has any names. Marcelo. I'm just looking at most of my stuff. That's confusing. That's a bit of a Minecraft. I'm just looking at some of my old stuff I have. Yeah, there's a lot of old mods. This is an old mod, especially this. I don't really have that much. There's a camera. Oh, that's right. None of these. I got turrets. That hurt me. I kind of like just looking at some of this stuff. Oh crap. So yeah, I have a lot of mods. Actually, these are just like the regular ones you're gonna have automatically. This game's kind of a bit of a Half-Life 2 kind of thing. So this is automatically, you know, the thing you're gonna have when you load up GMod. After the next video, which I'm gonna make pretty soon here, trying to about like less than an hour long. I'm going to talk about a game called Monstrum, and it's soon coming, Monstrum 2. I'm going to end it here, actually, and what other way other than a good surprise, which I'll save for right at the end. Now, I want y'all to know, like, subscribe, share, bell. Well, the bell's not going to matter, but just ring it for why not. Take a look at my other stuff I have. Yeah, I guess I'll just surprise!